I hear a lot of people telling that nothing matters in life. But strangely, I usually hear this more from miserable people than from wise people. Because, in a certain level of wisdom, from a certain standpoint of spirituality, in the end, kind of nothing matters. But that doesn't mean you have to ignore your chores. Yes? Nothing matters is what a lot of miserable people say when they just chose to give up, to no longer focus on anything in their life, and to just live like a slave of circumstance. If that is how one wants to live life, well, that's not necessarily the best example. See, in life, everything in a way matters. But at the same time, why you should consider that it must not matter much is that one should not get too attached to something. See, in order to use something, you need to learn about it. Yes, when you like something, it is a certain kind of attachment. Yes, whether it is an obsession or whether it is just liking it, there is a huge difference. But something you can simply ignore, which in a way means acceptance, anyways, because ignoring something means you disallow yourself from making use of that. Yes, but you're still thinking about it. You're still actively investing your energy towards it. That is why you always get people who get stuck in so many situations. Yes, they want something, they crave it, they don't want it, they ignore it. They only make it more powerful, right? Every time you ignore something, you make it more powerful. So in life, everything matters a bit. You need the money to survive, but don't become their slave. Yes? You need power to assert yourself at work, in day to day conversations or situations. For example, you work in sales, or you work in places where you have to convince a lot of people to let you be. Yes, be it on the street, at your job, in between your peers, in between your groups of friends. Yes, you need a certain kind of motivation. You need some things which mean that some other things or they themselves are important. Yes, you need the money to survive. Yes, so they have a certain importance. What wise people say that nothing matters is simply accept things as objects. Yes, take friends and people as passers-by in your life because so they come, so they will leave. Sooner or later, everyone you know may simply leave you just because of circumstances, just because they turn their back on you, or you simply upgrade and you move on, right? You simply outgrow your own environment. And that means leaving some people behind. So the fact that nothing matters in the end is only because once someone leaves their physical body, it is over. Yes, it is done. No longer anything in this physical world has any business to do with you. Yes, all the people you knew, all the things you knew and used and made, made use of, you liked and disliked, all of those are left behind. Yes, the piece of life that you are left to the physical body, now nothing truly matters. Yes, the only thing you'll take with you beyond your grave is your karma, and that's it. So always take things with a grain of salt when you hear people. And also ask yourself one greatest thing: are those people miserable? Are they content with life? Or are they always seeking a new challenge? When you look in their eyes, do you see a spark of life? Or do you see the back of their skull, like there is nothing there, like they're worse than undeads? Because it is preferable to take advice from wiser people, not from ruins, because all the ruins will tell you to be just like them. Yes, you have the possibility to shine like a lighthouse, but people will want you to be just a wreck like them. Yes, they prefer being the wrecks that pretended the lighthouse did not exist, and so they crashed into the shore. Yes, and then they ask you to do the same thing. So hopefully this video raised a bit of awareness. You are appreciated, take care, enjoy life. This being said, Ferenjan Board signing out.